when you talk to the old generation, like our parents, and basically above anyone above the age of 40, they give you, I mean, I've made a video about this a long time ago. I forgot what's the name of the video. Anyway, it talks about this before, which is what worked before doesn't necessarily work right now. The advice that your parents give you, maybe they are giving it to you in goodwill, of course. They want the best for you, but what they lived, what worked for them, might not necessarily work for you. And one of the things that our parents' generation like to say is that you have to save up to buy a house, and maybe you have to invest in real estate. Now, of course, Bitcoin is the best investment assets in the 21st century, better than real estate, better than gold, better than everything else. So people are starting to realize this. Big institutions are starting to invest into Bitcoin. MicroStrategy was the first one, BlackRock, amongst other big players when it comes to investments and assets management. So once people start to realize that Bitcoin is the superior asset when it comes to preserving your wealth and even increasing your wealth, don't you think that people will not buy real estate because they want to preserve their wealth and they want to protect themselves from inflation, but rather they will buy Bitcoin? Now, what this move will do is that it will turn real estate not just as a, because now people buy real estate not for its utility value, but for its investment value. They buy it to store value. They use it as a store of value. People use houses and apartments and real estate as a store of value because they don't want to hold depreciating paper money. So they buy real estate. When Bitcoin takes the place because it's the superior assets, because it performs better than everything else, once everybody wakes up to this and they will start to put their money in Bitcoin, then the only value that real estate will have is its utility value. And I think that will solve the housing crisis. We would have affordable prices for houses because houses are not being used as a store of value anymore. And I think that's going to be huge in the upcoming years or decades. Now, that's good news for the younger generations, maybe even for us millennials, but it's better news for the younger generation. So, if you have some money and you want to invest it, I wouldn't recommend going into real estate. I would definitely recommend going into Bitcoin. It's way better in every conceivable way. And I do think that a lot of people will move away from real estate and they will move to Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin appreciates and as Bitcoin finally establishes itself as the superior investment asset, real estate will lose. It's not gonna be a bubble anymore. It will be used solely for its utility value, and it's not gonna be a store of value anymore. And I think that's good. That's good for both for us, for people who invest, for people who want to buy houses. It's gonna be good for everybody. And that's how Bitcoin will solve the housing crisis. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy what you are listening to, subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and see you in the next one.